I'm John Gould. This is my Ferrari 330 GTC. It's a 4-litre V12, which I have owned for just short of 29 years. It is a 1968 model. It had 3 owners, and I'm the third. It has a 5-speed gearbox, a 4-litre V12 engine, and a top speed of around 150 miles per hour. It was built at the same time as the better known 275 GTB, and this car at the time cost the same money. The others are rather more expensive now. The car has been with me, as I say, for 29 years. It's a relatively cheap car to run. It is not, it has a cam chain rather than a drive belt, so servicing is quite cheap, and in the UK I don't have to pay any tax. So it's a high days and holidays car, a fun car, but keeps me out of mischief. When I purchased the car, it was in quite good condition, but 3 or 4 years ago I had it repainted in this colour, which is slightly different to the original Azuro, a slightly lighter colour. I call this John Gould blue. It was mixed especially for me. Very little rust or work needed to be done. It's still running on the original engine without any serious maintenance after 80,000 miles, although I guess that is going to be around the corner. It's a relatively trouble-free car, and certainly easier to look after than far cheaper cars I had before. One of the big arguments is the interior. It is looking its age now. Some of my friends argue very strongly that I should leave it that way and not have it reupholstered. But I'm in love with it. I was 29 years ago and I still am. The thing which particularly appeals to me about the GTC is that it's a straightforward car to drive. Some of the newer cars are getting rather large and don't suit the majority of British roads. This is compact, visibility is excellent with the big glass areas, and it's happy to cruise at a very high speed or to drive in town, and causes very little difficulties at all. I'm also quite pleased because it's a fairly rare car. 600 were manufactured. I think there were 22 right-hand drive ones brought to the UK, and there are probably only around 10 left. Certainly 10 that we see at these meetings, so people find it unusual. The greatest fun I've had with the car is several times making the trip down to Spa for the European Ferrari days. That has been a lot of fun. A nice thrash through Belgium, and a very entertaining circuit as well. Long journeys are probably my preference rather than just pottering around.